Okay, here's some shots of my kitchen. I'm walking through the dining room, and here's the stove, and here's the egg pan. And I have a piece of granite countertop next to the stove. There's the back door into the side yard, and then it goes out to the alley. And there's the refrigerator and the coffee pot, the press pot, and the coffee grinder. Dishwasher underneath, the sink, the clock, all kinds of stuff. In the cupboard there is Lazy Susan trays, which is very handy, and in the countertops are wood. I don't know exactly what species of wood. There's the microwave and the paper towels and the aprons, the sugar bowl, a book of Thomas Hardy's poems. In the freezer you'll find a ready supply of homemade pineapple juice popsicles, which I snack on constantly. They're next to the ice maker. The cabinets come from IKEA, and they were fairly inexpensive, about $2,000 for all the cabinets, upper and lower, and there's under the cabinet lights, which you can see, and the backsplash all around is pre-finished oak flooring, which turned out to be a happy choice, because I just did it because it was cheap and fairly good looking. The finish on the oak is very hard and very durable, so it has not given me any problems at all. It's easy to install, it's glued on, and if I had put in tile or some other covering, I would have had to completely renovate the plaster walls, so it covers up a lot of damage. And it turns out that people like it. I've gotten so many compliments on it from people who have come to see the house and from realtors and friends. It's apparently kind of unique, and many people find it attractive. This window here over the counter used to be a door. In fact, there were 3 doors into the kitchen, 1, 2, and this one over here, and that meant that you couldn't have any continuous counters anywhere. So I turned the door there into a window. It was a cute door. It was a Dutch door, and has had certain attraction, but it took up wall space. And the other curious thing about this kitchen is that because of the positioning of the doors, you cannot put a modern size refrigerator in here, the ones that are 36 inches deep, because they would block the doorways or the windows. And so I had to go to great lengths to find this fairly small, I think it's a 29.5 inch deep and 29 inches wide refrigerator, which is about enough for 2 or 3 or 4 people at a pinch, the capacity for food, but not very big, and but it fits, and that was the important thing. Otherwise, if I'd gotten one of those modern refrigerators, I would have had to put it in the dining room or taken out the wall or something like that. The floor is linoleum, and it's very environmentally conscious, and the color scheme is dark blue with a purple stripe and little splashes of color here and there, and it makes me happy. I like it, and I've gotten compliments on that too. In fact, many of the people coming through the house in the past 2 weeks have admired my color choices, and the green in the dining room and the orange in the living room, and then in this hallway here, I made the walls chocolate brown. I don't know if you can see it that well in the film. And as long as I have the camera out, this is some of my artwork from Uganda. This is a paper mache relief made by my friend James Ansamba. And over here we have the adungu, which is an 11-string harp that was built and played by a street musician named Paulo Kasumba, who I met and befriended in Uganda when I was there. And this is a painting from about 1957 from a friend of mine in Detroit, who has passed away, but was a wonderful artist, and I've kept this painting all these years. The purple tile in the bathroom is original to the house, and it shocks some people, but I've grown to like it. And this is my office. As you can see, I've started unpacking the bookcases and transferring the books into boxes. There's one empty bookcase. I have a lot of different kinds of pictures and posters on the wall from souvenirs of my career and oddball things that I like and enjoy. Here's Mr. Beethoven, who lords it over everything, and an antique clock that my mother gave me, and just all sorts of this set of cubby holes is a street find from Manhattan in the 1970s, which proves to be very handy for storing all kinds of things. And here's the next bookcase I have to work on, and a bunch of antique tools that I've collected over the years. And this is an arch, a brace from a house in Boston that I found on the street one time and brought back with me in my luggage. And this is a sort of a purse made by kids in Uganda from Fanta bottle caps. That's Mozart with the red with the red string around his neck, and next to him is Eugene V. Debs, one of the great American heroes.